I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Yes, you heard me right. 2 weeks after my son died, I was being wheeled into surgery for a full hip replacement. Emotionally, I was shattered. Physically, I was in pain. And spiritually, I felt disconnected, heavy, and lost. But I knew I had two choices: either give up or keep going. But what I didn't know at the time was that the surgery would be the beginning of a whole new path that I never saw coming. So during recovery, I could barely move. I was in so much pain and I had time on my hands. So, what did I do? I turned on YouTube. Not even really searching for anything, not for healing, just something to help me get through the days. And that is when I came across Wim Hof. I didn't know who he was, but something in his voice drew me in. He talked about the cold, about breath, and about healing. And then he also shared how he lost his wife to suicide. And that's when I just froze. My heart knew that pain. His grief was raw, and so was mine. And when he said he didn't know why he was drawn to the cold, but that it helped him somehow, I felt something spark inside of me. And I thought, if this could help him survive that kind of loss, then maybe it could help me too. So I started small. I started in November, and I just simply started going to the river and just standing in the water just up to my calves. And I remember how it was, my feet were burning like they were on fire, but I also had nerve damage and it was painful. But you know what? It was something. It helped me feel again. So just that small act of standing in the cold water became a ritual. It became a practice and it became a prayer. And so over time, I started to begin to feel the sensations return back into my body. And it also quieted my mind. Now, it didn't take away my grief, but it softened it. And I realized I didn't need to talk about my pain every day. I needed to move it. I needed to feel it. I needed to breathe through it. So cold water became medicine for me, and it opened the door to other forms of healing, like breath work, land based practices, understanding more of Indigenous culture and ways of grieving. And it also helped deepen the nervous system repair. So healing didn't start in the mind, it started in the body. So, and that's what nobody told me. Sometimes, sometimes healing doesn't come through words. Sometimes it just comes through the sensations, through spirit, and through also surrendering. So, if you're in a place where nothing seems to be working, maybe it's time to just stop trying to figure it out in your mind. Maybe your healing wants to come through the body, through nature, through breath, through cold, and through spirit. So I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm just here to say there might be another way. Something different than that you've expected. So if something in the story resonates with you, please leave a comment below, and I'd love to know what part touched you. And if you're navigating through your own grief or healing journey, just know that you're not alone and that you are stronger than you know. Thanks for listening.